What's up, nature enthusiasts? Welcome back to our channel where we dive deep into pressing environmental issues that affect our world today. I'm your host, Demetrius, and today we're going to cover threats facing our essential pollinators that keep the natural world around us alive and thriving. Before we go any further, let me quickly tell you why pollinators are vital in the first place. More than 80% of the world's flowering plants need a pollinator to reproduce. And we need pollinators too, since most of our food comes from flowering plants. 1 out of every 3 bites of food, including fruits, vegetables, chocolate, coffee, nuts, and spices, is created with the help of pollinators. Billions of dollars every year. Every season, pollination from bees, native bees, and flies deliver billions of US dollars in economic value. Between $235 to $577 billion worth of annual global food production relies on their contribution. With the Global Warrior Project, where we make spirit bombs that support endangered pollinators like monarch butterflies. I don't think this is a monarch butterfly, but it's dope that he decided to make this appearance during this time where we're making this video, talking about you. This is what we're talking about. Look how close it is. You see he's going from flower to flower. Look how close he is to this big ass parking lot that we're about to zoom out and show you. All right, so this is around where I was standing at. I'm gonna zoom it back in real quick just so you can see, and confirm that I was right here, but the whole thing is this flower that's over here. Now, I don't know what this flower is or what plant it is, but the butterfly knew what it was, right? Or it wouldn't be at it. And that's the whole point of everything is we're doing all of this destruction and building and apparently upgrading, but at the same time, we're downgrading the habitat for species that we depend on. It's scarcely surviving. I mean, scarcely. I mean, by the skin of its teeth, by the petals of its flower. Now brace yourself, because this is where the situation gets dire. Take this parking lot, for instance. How do you think it got here? And then look at those long trees. And this is just a start. You know those vital pollinators that we talked about just earlier? They depend on wildflowers, native wildflowers that were here before we did all of this bullshit. But if you think about it, there's a good chance that we're living and standing on dead prairies. It could be hundreds and thousands of flowers that lived here before we put this shit here, or one of the hundreds of Walmart locations. Let's zoom back out and see how much room this thing could have been at before, just right here in this little corner. It's scary because look at how tiny this little space is compared to what it could have been, and we're just steady mowing and putting our roads here and steady going up. Hey man, destroying ourselves at the same time. And it's not just about Walmart too, it's malls, it's our neighborhoods, our shopping centers, stadiums, parking lots, stores on stores, schools, churches, everything that we build. And it's crazy because what could these places be selling that's so harmful to the planet? One of the biggest issues is the excessive use of pesticides, herbicides, insecticides. These harmful chemicals not only harm the pollinators directly, but their habitats as well. And it's crazy because there are natural ways to control unwanted plants or pests. And it's even crazier because they don't even sell the plant that would support endangered pollinators. Perennial wildflowers are the ones that endangered pollinators like monarch butterflies rely on. And it's milkweed, so let's see if they even got milkweed. Excuse me, man. I'm sorry about it. Do y'all got milkweed wildflowers? Milkweed. I mean, I'm asking because milkweed is a plant that monarch butterflies rely on. You know, so I'm wondering. Yeah, that's what I was trying to know. Just seeing if y'all even sell it, or, you know. You said you don't think y'all have them? Yeah, man. Well, I mean, it's all good. That's all I was really just asking, did y'all have a type? I'm gonna just head over there and ask Home Depot the same thing. You know, just trying to get an understanding. Is even any of these major stores even carrying the ones that, you know, endangered pollinators rely on? So, something good. Thank you, though. Little something like that. Just trying to communicate with the people what's really going on. Well, yeah, thank you, though. Sorry to bother you real quick. I had a question. Do y'all sell milkweed wildflowers?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, you don't think so? You ever heard of it, or you just saying?
I've never heard of it.
Oh, okay. You mind looking it up real quick to see if y'all have anything, or the seeds or anything like that? Yep. Y'all have them here, or y'all just don't have them?
It says see an associate, but they also said this plant is out for season.
Oh, okay.
So that means we don't have it.
Oh, okay. These are the milkweed seeds. Like I said, we put them in seed bombs so people can just throw them all around and, let nature be nature. But at the same time, there are different versions or different species that are native to different regions across the United States. So that could be a reason why these bigger stores don't want to get into, planting the perennial seeds that need to be in certain places. But at the same time, why not if you can't do the research ahead of time and know which seed should be in which state? You know what I'm saying? Especially for butterflies or iconic butterflies. These roads, I know you love these roads, America, but imagine all of the land that was torn down just to build our roads. Also, millions and millions of pollinators get killed on roads daily. The land of opportunity and innovation happens to be a major contributor into deforestation and pesticide use and rapid loss of all of the habitats of these endangered pollinators that we're speaking about today. Thankfully, all is not lost. There's still time. Each one of us can make a huge difference in protecting our vital pollinators. And it's really as easy as planting flowers. Communities, businesses, governments, especially governments, but churches, organizations, and everybody who depends on plants. So everybody should be taking steps to reverse this alarming trend. And like I said, planting flowers, even you or anybody, we put flowers in seed bombs. We call them spirit bombs. And this, my friends, is a spirit bomb machine. And we pretty much roll a few hundred at a time. But the thing is, I'm saying that we all can do things and, make a huge difference for the world. So planting flowers, reducing pesticide use, and supporting sustainable farming practices can create safe havens for these vital pollinators that we're talking about. And that means throwing out those harmful chemicals and opting for safer, more natural solutions. And also, voting in the right places and making sure your politicians or government leaders are making laws that protect these creatures and not just class them all together or forget about them or only focus on money. You know how America is. But it's up to us to spread awareness, make climate conscious decisions, and demand policy changes that'll ensure a brighter future for our pollinators and consequently for our planet. And also by spreading awareness, you can share this video. I don't know if I slid it in there, but thank you. I appreciate you watching and getting this far. But yeah, share it, spread awareness, let everybody know, because this is a very important subject. This is the natural world around us. It's how the world was built. We'll be making more videos too, so subscribe so you'll see the next ones where I talk about how the world even grows like this with the help of pollinators. So if you found this video thought-provoking, any kind of way, if you like any part of it, if you felt like I taught you something, you learned something new. If you didn't learn, so yeah, you had to learn something. If you didn't, that's cool. But still though, like it, man. Show some love. Drop a comment. Tell me what you did like. Tell me what you didn't like. Tell me some more information, because I know it ain't everything. It's always more. It'll scare you for real. But I'm going to scare you. I'm going to show you this stuff. I'm going to be real with you. So make sure you hit the notification bell so you can be ready for the next video. Make sure you subscribe. And then, shoot, we're going to do more. We're going to save the world. Here. But other people, they doing their thing too. But shit, we doing our thing too, so. And if you want to get some spirit bombs, go to globalwarriorproject.com. We'll definitely be shipping out what's native so you can get you some monarch butterflies in your yard, laying eggs, and you raising butterflies at a whole different life is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And you saving other lives. Come on, man.